But the Tigers, they make 2 changes to the starting 11, with Cody Drame coming in at right wing back and Shemi Ajayi coming in at centre back. So they will line up with a back 5 of Ivor Panda in goal, Cody Drame, shall I say, at right wing back, replacing Louis Coyle. Shemi Ajayi, John Egan and Charlie Hughes taking the captain's armband, with Ryan Giles at left wing back. Matt Crooks, Regan Slater in the midfield, with Joe Gelhart and Carl Joseph, and Joe Lindala leading the line. Substitutes for the Tigers: Dylan Phillips, Louis Coyle, David Akintola, Amir Hajimatovic. Akin Famuo is back on the bench. Darko JB, Ennis Destan, Pharrell Brown and Cathal McCarthy. Clark loses the ball again. Now City can break. Crooks plays the ball forward. Cannons off Joseph. Left for Crooks. Thunderous effort.
Cracking effort. Side-footed with a bit of venom at the edge of the box. Obviously no touch from the goalkeeper. Nearest we've come to a goal.
Adjiman play it forward. Here's Brereton Diaz. Finds Adjiman again. And he somehow puts it wide. I think it's taken a deflection. And it's going to be a corner for Derby. We don't have the option of a replay here, but...
I felt for Charlie Hughes there, because he basically had 2. He knew Adjiman was to his right. On his left on the ball was Diaz. If he committed too much to Brereton Diaz, the ball was going to go to Adjiman, as it did in the end.
The ball that's whipped in, it's aimed towards Adjiman. It drops. City can't clear their lines. It takes a strike and there's appeals for handball. Brereton Diaz appealing for it. It takes a deflection off Charlie Hughes. Panda celebrates with the City captain.
He's brilliant at that, Charlie Hughes, making that desperate lunge and that desperate block. But you could see the danger the set piece created.
There he is, and he's found it. And Morris has scored. You said it, Burnsy, just then. He was making that run to try and avoid Shemi Ajayi. He did that well. He rose highest, and he scored.
It's meat and drink for him. Meat and drink for him. The coach, Sergei Yakirovich, will be absolutely fuming, because they'll have talked about that. They'll have talked about Morris's movement. They'll have talked about the set pieces. But maybe that was all too predictable. 1-0 Derby.
Here's Elder with a corner, right arm up in the air before taking. First header was won by a City man. Ozo will bring it down. Finds Joe Ward, who will float the ball back in towards the back post. It's headed away by City, not fully clear. Gelhart will just tap it on. Wasn't the best decision. Elder with a strike, good save from Pando.
It was on target. It was swinging away from the keeper. He got the save there. Joe Gelhart. Was he a little casual in there? Should he have put his foot through the ball and got it away? Just tried a little flick in the box. That kept the pressure on.
Finds Drame. Ball inside. Slater, first time ball forward. Finds Gelhart. Skips away from Matt Clark well. Here he comes. Joseph is brought down, but he plays the ball through. Matt Crooks, 1-on-1. Good save from Zetterstrom.
Excellent save from the keeper. Excellent work before that from Joe Gelhart, slipping it through. Referee wisely played advantage, because City had the advantage. Matt Crooks has had the 2 best City efforts. That's a good ball.
That's a great ball from Matt Crooks. Finds Regan Slater. Ball is played across, looking for Indala. And the ball will find its way in. It was a bit scrappy, but Joel Indala will take that every day of the week. 1-1.
Well, it was scrappy, but what did we say at half-time about we wanted to see them play a bit more football, a bit more passing, play their game rather than Derby's game. And we've just had a moment of passing where Crooks got in and was denied, and there we've got passing, and eventually it was scrappy at the end, but credit to Indala for scrapping away and making a count. I think he was on his backside when he finally got it over the line.
And on comes Lars Jørgen Salversen, 29-year-old ex-Norway under-19 international. 1 goal and 15 for Derby. Scored 29 times in 65 appearances for Viking as Ivor Pandadetse, the ball drops, and there's the goal for Derby. It's a big mistake at the back.
Salverson's first touch.
I was just saying about his goal record. And that's a gift.
Well, I don't know what's gone on there. Whether they've switched off or whatever as Derby make the sub or not. That is an absolute calamity from City. The self-destruct button is well and truly pressed there by Ajayi, by Pandor, and Derby suddenly, Pride Park is full of noise.